Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alvi Gupte, and today I'm going to be explaining you axioms and postulates. Axioms and postulates. So now let's have a look at the introduction. Who was Euclid? Euclid was a Greek mathematician from 325 BC to 265 BC. He was called the father of geometry. He was known for elements, optics, and data. Guys, do you know what is axioms? I'll explain to you. An axiom is a rule or statement that is generally accepted to be true without proof. So a rule or a statement which is generally accepted to be true, but that cannot be proved is called as axioms. They are not restricted to geometry and valid throughout mathematics. That means they do not specifically focus on geometry, but they are valid throughout mathematics. What is postulates? Postulates are statements that are assumed to be true without proof. So the statements which are assumed to be true, but they cannot be proved is called postulates. Postulates are specific to geometry. That means they specifically focus on geometry and they're not valid throughout mathematics. Axioms. Axiom 1. Things which are equal to the same thing are equal one another. For example, A plus B and B plus C, but A is equal to C. That is axiom. Axiom 2 says if equals are added to equals, then wholes are equals. So let's have a look at this diagram. So basically, axiom 2 says that if equals are added to equals, then the wholes are also equals. That means, for example, 20 plus 10 is equal to 10 plus 20. That means 20 plus 10 is the same as 10 plus 20. Axiom 3. If equals are subtracted from equals, then remainders are equals. For example, 20 minus 10 is equal to 20 minus 10. And another example for axiom 3 is A is equal to C and B is equal to D, then A minus B is equal to C minus D. Axiom 4 says things which coincide with one another are equal to one another. So in this diagram, you can see that two lines coincide with one another, but they're equal to one another. Axiom 5 says the whole is greater than the part. So as you can see in the diagram that the whole is greater than the part. Axiom 6 is things which are double of the same things are equal to one another. So an example for axiom 6 is 2x is equal to 2y, then x is equal to y. The second example for axiom 6 is a is equal to b, then 2a is equal to 2b. Axiom 7, the last axiom. Things which are halves of the same things are equal to one another. So here the same example is given as the axiom 6. First example is 2x is equal to 2y, then x is equal to y. A is equal to b, then 2a is equal to 2b. Now let's move on to postulates. Postulate 1. A straight line may be drawn from any one point to any other point. That means, as you can see in the diagram, that if the point is over here and the other point is over here, you can draw a line. But if the point would be over here and if the other point would be over here, then we could have drawn one more line. So basically, the line can stretch from 2 points. Postulate 2 says a terminated line can be produced indefinitely. So as you can see that at the point L and the point M, there's a line going between them, L and M. You can increase or decrease the line by adjusting the two distinct points, which is L and M. Postulate 3 says a circle can be drawn with any center and any radius. So as you can see in the diagram, the center is A and the radius is B. So you can draw a circle with any center and any radius. And postulate 4 says all right angles are equal to one another. As you can see in the diagram that these all are 90 degrees. So they are right angles and they're equal to one. Postulate 5. If a straight line falling on two straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together less than two right angles, then two straight lines, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side on which the angles is less than two right angles. So as you can see that there are two interior angles, but they are not equal. Postulate 5 says that if a straight line falling on two straight lines makes the interior angles on the same side of it taken together less than two right angles, then the two straight lines, if produced indefinitely, meet on that side on which the angles in less than two right angles. So there is a line passing from A to B and C to D. So basically, this line is passing. So these two are interior angles. APQ is an angle and CQP is an angle. So, but both the angles are not equal. So bye guys, if you like this video, please give a big thumbs up and subscribe, and do comment down below that did you like this video or not. Bye.